Hey there, it's SilokHawk. And I know what you're thinking. SilokHawk, you've been gone for an entire year. Are you hacks? We thought you were dead. Where the hell were you? And that's a good question. And the answer to it is... No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna leave you guys in the dust any longer, but let's start from the top. Where the hell have I been for an entire year? So, as most of you know, I was attending college. Keyword being was. I ran into some financial hiccups during my time in college and exhausted most of my options I had to continue schooling. During this time, my YouTube was really starting to pick up. I was making a considerable amount of money off my work, and for the first time ever, it really felt like I could sincerely turn my hobby into a career. I was devoted, and given the current financial situation I was in, I decided to move back to my hometown and pursue my dream. So I did. But not everything went according to plan. Before I moved back, two of my friends and I decided that we were all going to get a place together. And to be financially safe, I got a job the week I moved back. On top of the money I was already making off my content, of course. It all seemed perfect. Working my new job, and on my off time working my content in my new apartment.
If I had one!
Confusion to misunderstandings to arguments led to none of us getting a place. At one point during all this stress going on, one of my friends ultimately decided he wanted to stay home and save money, which left me stuck living at my other friend's house. I didn't have a real space to work there, which was, troublesome to say the least. I have since moved out of his place and set up a plausible working space, and though I was limited on time because of work, I was able to finally get some out. Hopefully you already saw it. My Pokemon Go video I think took me over 40 hours or so to script, record and edit audio, animate, capture footage, and edit together the whole thing using 6 different programs. Admittedly, it was a pain in the ass. But after a whole entire year, I was really excited about the feedback I was receiving. Most people were just happy to simply have me back. Seeing everyone's positive responses to my comeback reminded me why I started my channel in the first place. But despite the generally good reception, my Pokemon Go video hasn't exactly been doing me any favors monetarily speaking. The view count's picked up as late, but yeah, you'd be surprised at the watch time required to get any sort of notable income. I'm totally gonna blame this on Facebook, by the way. People are unable to share my video on Messenger, and I can't even share the video on my own feed. And why? Because Facebook thinks the video is spam. Can anyone help me out with this? I've tried contacting Facebook about this, but I don't think they really care, to be honest. This is a pretty big deal, honestly. If anyone has a solution, I would greatly appreciate it. Either way, with numbers like this, turning my YouTube into a career isn't really realistic at the time being, which is why I've stuck to my job and spent most of my time there. But wait, it gets better. Recently at my work, my bosses told me and everyone else that they're retiring, which means all the current employees, including me, are getting terminated.
Oh, baby, a triple!
So what happens now? Several times during my 1-year absence, I've received several comments from people suggesting I start a Patreon. I was always against the idea because the whole concept seemed weird to me. I started making videos because it's what I enjoy doing. Asking people to financially support what I just considered a hobby at the time seemed, I don't know, disrespectful, I guess. But the content I'm producing now is not the content I was producing, say, 3 years ago. The time I spend on my new videos isn't even comparable. And with that, my viewer base isn't what it used to be. I have thousands of people eagerly awaiting new content, and I often overlook that. A lot of you want me to be able to turn this into a career just as much as I do, and when taking that into account, it makes a lot of sense that a Patreon account would be suggested to me as much as it is. So I went ahead and made a Patreon. I don't want anyone to feel obligated to donate. Whether you decide to donate or not, I will always try to make new content. In fact, by just watching my stuff, you guys are already supporting me, and I greatly appreciate that. But if you do want to help me out, a link to my Patreon will be in the description. More funding will allow me to devote more of my time into creating content, which in turn will allow me to get more videos out faster. I want to honor all of you who decide to donate, so all supporters of my channel will get access to sneak previews of upcoming content, and I'll even have a set amount you could donate to have your name listed at the end of my future videos. And as long as my Patreon is still running, I'm going to give myself a deadline of at least 1 video a month. Thanks to everyone for these last couple of years of support. The feedback I get means so damn much to me, and donor or not, I hope to see you all in the future for more content. I'm really excited to put some long-awaited ideas to work, and I can't wait to see each and every one of you through all of it. Oh, before you go though, I have a promise I have yet to fulfill. That Smash Top 10 I had promised a whole entire year ago, I didn't forget about it. I still have the ballot that all of you guys helped out with, and the video is in the works right now. That'll be my next video, but afterwards I want to do a review of one of these 4 games. A ballot for that will be running on my Twitter for the next couple of days, and the game most voted for will be my next review. So I hope that I get all of your feedback on that. But for now, thanks for watching. Follow me on my Facebook or my Twitter if you want to keep up with my shenanigans, and until next time, have a good one.